Hello, and welcome back to some more infection-free zone with a tourist guide too. So, uh, this series we've just kind of been popping around the map, trying to find different things. I've had a lot of really good suggestions, and I really appreciate those. Thank you, everybody that's watching them, um, and give me suggestions and ideas. Sorry I haven't gotten to all of them. I've been really under the weather this last couple of days. I've been trying to get through it and trying to figure out things. It's one of those things. It is what it is. So as far as I can tell, so this is 31st, 32nd, 33rd, and then this is 34th Street here. So that should be right where the Empire State Building is, right there. So we're gonna go check out the Empire State Building today. Oh, it is a densely populated area. That's always good. Densely populated areas always makes for a lot better things. So we had several people that requested New York. They requested Empire State Building. They, Manhattan. A lot of requests for New York. I've kind of stayed out of New York because people are bad about it. Eventually, I want to try Central Park also. Hopefully, Central Park is small enough that we can still kind of fit it in and do what we need to do. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So it is what it is. But once again, I do want to thank everybody has been watching these, has been making just great use of the videos and watching them and leaving comments and likes, and it really helps the channel. We've had a really good time of growth. With that, if you do have any suggestions or ideas for other places that you would like to see, throw those down in the comments. If you like these videos, throw likes on them. You can get me to make more of them. And obviously, if you want to see more of them, make sure you're subscribed. All right. So no, I don't want to make that mine building yet. I want to back out to this guy right here. So that should be the Empire State Building, which actually looks amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and choose that bad boy, and get absolutely none of the Empire State Building. At least we got just a little, just a little bit of the building. So the Empire State Building is definitely looking good. See if I can try to. The problem is trying to get it all into the screen is impossible. So we can't really get a. I wish I could force it into a isometric view kind of further out like this, but it is not having it. So that is that one there. So let's go ahead and bring up those. So there's 5th, there's 6th, there's 34th, and here's 33rd. Right? So that should be, as far as I can tell, the Empire State Building. So what else do we have here? All right, first of all, let's get our guys. Let's get some more squads going. Get these guys out. Do that. Let me go ahead, hit V. Oh yeah, that is a lot of food area around there. This place would be a mess. All right, so let's see what else do we have here. The problem is the buildings here are so large that it's going to be difficult to see what they are. The New York Penn Station, that one's kind of a cool looking building. The problem with that one is it's so large, and I'm sure we're going to have the same problem with the Empire State Building, where it's they're going to be able to attack our building, and we're not going to be able to get them to be able to shoot on all sides of it. I have a feeling. The other problem is it doesn't look like there is a lot of wood. Yeah, there's not a lot of wood. Let's see.
Chief, I will speak on behalf of the other citizens.
Not a lot of bricks either. Oh, there's some bricks right there. And then, do we have some metal? We have a little bit of metal. It looks like our scavenging resources aren't going to be super awesome. Now, the one thing to remember is that just because you're scavenging, your actual number of resources that you're able to find and cut down isn't high. You can usually still get metal, and like you can go here, and I would get 91 bricks and 12 wood from that, knocking down that building. Same thing with this one. So that one, I would actually get a almost 600 wood, 500 and steel, and 650 or 666 brick. So just taking that building down would give you most of your resources. So even though they're not laying around on the ground, you can still kind of get them. All right, let's see what else. What else do we have laying around here that we should recognize? Norman High School, Baker Brodoa, dental office, Trader Joe's. So yeah, so New York is definitely highly populated. There are some really, really large buildings here, and it wouldn't be bad to like over here for like the CVS Pharmacy, Amazon Books, right? So if we were going to take this and let's turn this into a warehouse. You put 7,500 freaking storage capacity. I have a feeling I know what's going to happen during the night. I'm going to get destroyed by, hordes that make China look small.
Carry on. We need those resources.
Sir, it is too dangerous for unarmed civilians to work after nightfall. Everyone will return home.
No, they won't. They'll be fine. No, they won't. They'll all die.
Let's be safe.
We'll let the civilians come back, since they're running around with machetes. So now if we can look at this guy here, they're all kind of running around. I probably should bring everybody back because they're all going to get murderized if I don't. Let's just bring everybody back. All squads return. So now by doing this and bringing everybody back, hopefully we'll survive. New York, they're listening to the Discord. There's some people that are scared. We actually cover, it looks like, most of the building, so it looks like we may actually be able to have a good shot. Now the problem with doing a large building like this is honestly, like, we've wasted so much of the building, right? If I wasn't doing this for the memes, like, I wouldn't have started in this. I would have made my headquarters like one of these buildings. And I go over this over time because if you I'm just wasting so much of that building, and as of now I can't add more buildings to this. Eventually maybe they'll have it where we can add more buildings, and you can kind of, because you can do it where, like, I can go here, I can say okay, yeah, we're going again. I can tell it the shelter, right? And if I left click on this guy and I drag, I can set to where it uses different portions of that building, so it doesn't use the entire building. So you can kind of choose with how much resources you want to burn, of whether you use part of the building or all of it or whatever. So eventually, if they take it where you can kind of divide it up, so like if I could put everything into this one building, that would be great. But as of right now, that information is not there, right? So because if I go here, I go shelter, and I click on here, it doesn't let me click on it. That building's no longer selectable. So there's nothing I can do to select this building. So every time I click or left click and try to drag on it, it just moves the map. So, but if I left click over here, you see how it does that, right? So So once that gets added to where you can start adding stuff to that building, and I hope that that is a plan for the future. That will change a lot. But until that happens, it's gonna kind of make it less than less than idea to use a large building like that because you're just wasting so much of the space. Um, and unfortunately, here there's nothing but really large buildings. And ideally, like I said, it would be great to have. Oh god, those hordes are huge. That's the first night, and that's probably one of the largest hordes I've seen. Luckily, he doesn't know where we're at, so even though I probably should step out and go have a chat with him. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that one's manageable. That one is manageable. All right, we're gonna have all of them run over into the CVS pharmacy there. See if these guys actually see us. Oh, it's gonna be daylight soon. It's gonna be daylight soon. But yeah, so lots of food. There's another car place down here. Parking, findable. Oh, okay. So it says you can find fuel in the parking. Um, so they changed it so it basically tells you what you can expect to find, or what you hope to find there. So maybe the those guys have changed where if you go to hit the parking places, like here we're expecting basic tools. Yeah, yeah, we know. You zoom out here. Let's build a watchtower.
Agreed. Let's build a wooden tower.
And then you'll see like these guys here. The parallax on them is kind of weird. It's because if you zoom in, it's tall ass buildings. Oh, I honestly I love this game so much. I seriously, this game is amazing. The idea behind it. Um, there's a gun way up there. They're never gonna make it. That is so far away. So far away. Lutheran Church of America, Tudor Sky, Astro Gallery of Gems. That's a cool building. I wonder what that is. And that's the only bad part is not every tag is imported and not all the right. Oh, that's a cool building too. So there's definitely some cool buildings here, especially the old Art Deco ones. Don Pearson says it's a restaurant and grocery store. But some of the older, the older buildings that, and not always do you get all the nice, the nice Art Deco shapes in the game because the game's building with the Legos that it has. So it has to kind of make that stuff fit within the map that it has. Now it is possible in the future that and I don't know, but it is possible. I'm sure that they could put another like a European set or something like that, and that way it's built using different buildings. But that's going to be if that's at all a thing, it's going to be a very late thing, I would assume, because trying to get the game to work and make sure it functions correctly is probably a lot more important than the actual. No, just salad. And then that is probably Central Park there. I'm not really familiar with New York. Never been to New York. Never had a want, need, or desire to really go to New York. Um, so let me get you guys go there and then go back. 1:36 in the afternoon. But yeah, so but yeah, I don't know. This place is packed. I could see why this would be a nightmare to try to survive any length of time here. So now that being said, at some point I will probably put up a poll or a comment or something that to kind of figure out where we want to start our travels at, of all the different places that we've kind of looked at. Because at some point I've got to make a base and actually play a game for more than 15 minutes. Even though some of the most fun I've had is just the beginning setup of the game and kind of looking around the map and just looking at the maps. To me, that's some of the most fun I've had, is just doing that stuff, because to me it's, I don't know, it's just fun. So hopefully you guys are enjoying those also. If you are, like I said before, go ahead, do me a favor, throw a video, or throw a video. Yeah, throw a video in. But throw a like on the video. Leave a comment, question, concern down below. That stuff really does help the interaction algorithms. You guys hear this from every video you watch. I understand. And if you do want to see more of this stuff, make sure you're subscribed. I'm going to try to do as many as these can, and try to see. There's so many locations around the world. I can't visit all of them, but I'm trying to get to at least some of the most requested ones, or the ones that I think would be cool. And the Empire State Building is definitely one of those that it's everybody, you can recognize that. Everybody sees it from around the world, and everybody knows what the Empire State Building is. Whether you know what it is or not, you can see it and go, oh yeah, that's New York. It's like places like, the Taj Mahal. Like, people see that and go, oh, it's the Taj Mahal. Sleeping Beauty's castle. Everybody knows what Sleeping Beauty's castle looks like. If you've been any time on the internet. So things like that I've been trying to go to, and kind of check out and see what we can do. But yeah, that is a disaster of just the amount of numbers is ridiculous. But with that, I'll go ahead and let y'all go, and we will catch y'all next time. Dude, how big is that building? Why haven't y'all found the people yet? Oh, that's not good. They're all gonna die. All right, you guys be safe. We'll catch y'all with the next one. Bye.